Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews. And today I've got another episode of What's for Breakfast. And I found this at my Daiso store quite a while ago and I kind of forgot that I had it. It's kind of sitting in the cupboard and kind of forgot that I had it and thought I'd give this one a review. And Daiso store's got a lot of different snacks, candies, chips. Just, you know, it's like the dollar store of Japanese items, and they had a lot of different noodles, and I thought I'd give this one a try. I don't know anything about it, and if you know me, I usually have noodles for breakfast or ramen or something like that. And this one is it's Japanese style instant noodles. It's called Goku Uma ramen noodles. And this is hot flavor, and I don't know anything about it. And here we go, guys. Just the bad part. For one serving, the whole bowl, it's 360 calories, but it's 2,200 milligrams of sodium. So it's like, you know, outrageous. And I'm gonna go ahead and open this one up. It says ready in 3 minutes. It just says premium noodles. I don't know anything about it, but now if I can get this thing open, it's quite, there we go. Got a little perforation there. All right, so normally these are, okay, yeah, wow, they get cool instructions. It says, open the lid halfway, add soup base and seasonings, pour boiling water up to the line inside and close the lid. Wait 3 minutes, stir well and enjoy. Product will be hot. Please handle with care. That's what it is. So, pretty simple, guys. And go ahead and open this up. Oh, okay. This one looks pretty good. They've got the noodles in the bowl, and there's a fill line. Yeah, it looks like it's right there. There's a little line there, and wow, it doesn't really give much. It's a hot seasoning packet and a hot soup mix. So this is where all the stuff is going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. If I can get it open. There we go. All right. So hopefully I will be able to show you when I pour the... All right, so we've got to add a little bit of that. That's the powder mix, the soup base. Get all that out of there, get all that sodium in there. Get that one. And then this one is the hot packet. This is just going to be, I guess, like flakes and seaweed. Looks like seaweed and green onions or seaweed, and I guess other looks like little hot pepper shavings in there. So if you don't want it hot, I would try a different flavor, but this looks like it's going to be hot. So we will find out. All right, so there you go. And all right, I had boiled up some water here. Got in an electric kettle, and I'm going to fill it up to the line here. All right, so there we go. I'm going to put the lid down, and then I'm going to wait for 3 minutes and let that kind of percolate. I have some chopsticks, and I'm gonna go ahead and close that lid down. And also, just in case I'm not gonna kill myself enough with that hot flavor, I don't know how hot it's gonna be. I have some of this is extremely hot sauce, and so I'll see how it tastes. And we just have to wait for 3 minutes, guys, and then we'll see. So Stay tuned while it cooks for 3 minutes and I will be back. Wax on, wax off. Wax on. I am back. So what I did was I let everything sit for about 3 minutes with the lid on top. And then I kind of stirred it up a little bit afterwards. Let the noodles kind of sit and stew in the broth. And I noticed, I thought this was like a plastic thing. This is actually kind of like a styrofoam bowl. And it says it's not microwavable. So you can't put this in a microwave. You have to do the hot water in it. So I guess that's one of it. And also I was noticing it said may contain, what is it says? May contain wheat, soybean, anchovy, bonito, and scallop. And then it says it may contain egg, crab, and shrimp. So I don't know. And it just says red peppers and stuff like that. So that's what it is. That's what's hot. And if you could see the kind of broth there. It's got the flakes are all, it's kind of like a red broth. I guess that's the red pepper. Here's the noodles. They're all kind of cooked up. And I'm going to see. It actually smells pretty good. These are kind of the small ramen. I've actually found some ones over here. They're like udon noodles. Cup of noodle udon noodles. So they're a thicker noodle. But these are ramen. They're the thin ones. And I'm going to try. I'm not real good with the chopsticks, but here we go. I'm going to try and get a good portion of it. So here we go. All right, this is this Goku Uma ramen noodles. And I suppose I could, one day I will go to like a real ramen house and try some actual ramen in a bowl. There's a couple around here. I'll go find them. So, okay, so here we go, guys. Ramen noodles, hot flavor. That's what's for my breakfast. So here we go. The noodles on that one are good. The broth is a little spicy. Wow, it does have a kick, man. I have to admit, yeah, wow, I kind of like that flavor. Doesn't say, it just said hot, but it doesn't say like if it's, soy sauce or any kind of beef or pork or fish or any kind of miso or anything like that. It just said hot. So, I don't know, but I like the broth. The noodles are nice. I mean, compared to the regular ones that I have, like cup of noodles or ramen, Marchand, or one of those other ones, some of them are a little upscale, but they're more soup than they are ramen. This has a lot more oriental flavor, and it is Japanese style. So, all right, one more time. Give it another big. All right, here we go. I do like the flavor of that. It is a little salty. There's quite a bit of salt in here. So yeah, the broth is very salty. I can kind of taste like a little bit of spice. It is opening my nose a little bit. They're pretty good for noodles. The noodles themselves are actually pretty good. They're not, they say the wheat noodles, so it's pretty good. Although, if you have like leftover stuff, you could always add vegetables to it, meat. If you got leftover beef, leftover chicken, chop some of that up and then put in frozen vegetables, fresh vegetables. You could put in, there's all kinds of things you can add into egg, boiled egg, croutons. Normally I like to add a little bit of hot sauce to mine, but I'm trying to get a flavor for the broth itself. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try a little bit of the broth itself and see how that tastes with just the broth. Yeah, very salt. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of got the kick of that in the back, but that's pretty good. But it is very, man, I can taste lots of salt in that one. Lots of salt. That's kind of killing it for me. If there wasn't so much salt in it, I think I would have liked it, but oh man. As it is, it stands. Not the best noodles that I get. And I think these were like, I believe it was like $2 for this bowl. And it's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a rating on just the noodles themselves. They're okay. I'll give those a 7 out of 11. I mean, they're a little step above regular cup of noodles. They're a bigger bowl. They got a little more authentic flavor, so that part's pretty good. Now I'm gonna I'm gonna just chance it. I'm gonna add some of this extremely hot sauce that I got it from I got it at Christmas time. I'm gonna add it in here. So here we go, guys. See, anticipation. All right, there we go. A couple good drops in there. Couldn't hurt, or it could hurt. Who knows? Find out myself. And I know that's already gonna like bring up even more, but all right, I'm gonna stir that in. That hot broth. I don't know. It doesn't have a lot of flavor. The broth itself doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. It's mostly just salt. I can't taste any kind of beef, chicken, pork, soy sauce, anything like that. It's just tasting mostly salt and pepper, like hot pepper. All right. So let's add a little bit hot sauce here. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay, I can taste a little more hot in there, but it's still a lot of that salt. This is almost a little bit too salty for me. I don't know, getting like extra sensitive to salt lately. And yeah, maybe next time I'll find one that doesn't quite have as much salt. I mean, 2,200 is quite a bit. That's like almost a day's sodium just in one thing. So I suppose you could just add your own, salt-free chicken or whatever, and then put the hot sauce in it yourself. But I'm kind of going with what they have for the packets, and adding that little bit of hot sauce in there brings up the heat a little bit, but it's not unbearable by any means. So it's when it's hot, it's not like, to me, it's not like super hot like Reaper pepper or any of that stuff. So the addition of the extra hot sauce doesn't really bring any flavor, doesn't bring any more heat. I think it's just the salt is kind of overkill in this one. So I don't think I would get this one again, but it was interesting to try a different cup of noodles or ramen noodles from the Daiso store. So if you have one near you, give it a try. See if you can find a different version of the noodles, and maybe find one that you like that doesn't have quite so much sodium in it. But it was interesting to try, and like I said, I'll probably finish this off, and I'll probably drink like a ton of water because kind of drawn out some of that salt. So till next time, guys, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell. right over there. Right over there. And that way you won't miss any future content, or if I go live, you won't miss the fun. So until next time on Drew's Food Reviews, when I'll be trying something noodly for breakfast for you, I'm going to go and try to finish this one off and see, hopefully it'll kind of mellow out or whatever. Anyways, till next time, guys, I will talk to you later.